This week we're going to talk about networking events and my favorite in particular, which means getting out of the office. So stick around. Alright, so in real estate and in lending, obviously our job is really just sales. And one of the best ways to go out there and meet folks is at different networking events. Or at least that's what I found. And there's a million different things that you can do, but one of my personal favorites is a Realtor Home Tour. These things are great. For me as a lender, obviously, there's a room full of realtors that are just excited to show off their homes and talk and network and things like that. But from the realtor's perspective, there's a million reasons to be at these things. There's the obvious ones like potentially getting your home sold by bumping into other realtors that have buyers and things like that. Obviously getting your home on tour is right up there with the things that are important to do there. So aside from the obvious reasons, one of my favorite pieces is all the information I get from these, and not just from talking to the realtors. Like every meeting has a new speaker or some new topic, and it's all very important information, but it's also great to know for when you're talking to clients and other people in the real estate industry. It's great to be in the know. Knowledge is power, and for the $5 or $10 it takes to go to these things, it's cheap knowledge. What about the networking? It was actually my wife, when she actually recently started working with us, she asked, why would a bunch of realtors want to get together and network? Aren't they kind of like competitors? It made me think for a second, and I realized, obviously, you're competitors to a point, but at the exact same time, it's important to know the people that are in your field. I actually learned a very valuable lesson about 2 years ago when I moved companies. I had spent so much time networking outside of my own sphere that when I moved companies, I knew nobody else in lending, which made it very, very difficult to make an informed decision on where to go for the next company. Now, I'm not saying you should network with other realtors just to know where to move to for your next brokerage. If anything else, to validate some of the hassles you're going through or some of the marketing efforts that you're doing, that other people are doing it. And I think what you'll find is that the realtors with the most knowledge and the most experience, they're pretty open to sharing what's working for them in their business, which would be a great way to help grow yours. All right, so personally, I take a very strategic approach towards deciding which realtor tours to go to, and I've narrowed it down to a very, very simple strategy. I go to the ones that are close to my house and office. We're just about there. It's right around the corner. We're here. All right, so the meeting's over. Most of them are going on tour. I'm not going on tour today. I have something else I have to do, but it was a good meeting. Got to meet a bunch of new people as well as talk to some folks that I've been doing business with for quite a while. There was also an interesting part in there. Somebody was touting a buyer need for like $3.5 million. And I saw like 5 other realtors writing down their name and number real fast. So it's stuff like that. Great reason for you to be out there. And I gotta say, today, the eggs were good. All right, heading back to the office now.